Okay, so we've been through Butte. We did a double there. We've spent the last 2 days. How many miles do you think we've gone? I bet it's not as far as you think, just because we went through all that mountain road. But essentially, we left Montana around Superior.
What you should say is we had meant to stay in Montana. We went to a bunch of areas before. So part of the whole process is you try to go somewhere and then you scrap that because you get there and it's not what you were hoping it is, because we're always trying to hide from people. So we went to the Clark Fork.
North Clark Fork.
And it was really hot in it's Labor Day weekends. There was tons of people, and that's great. Tons of people floating the river. It's beautiful, but
I guess it was the Clark, wasn't it? It wasn't the North. It was Clark Fork.
So then we were like, well, shit, where do we go? So we started driving, heading towards Missoula, and then decided we'd just route towards McCall. And we looked at a couple routes that went around this big chunk of nothing, and then got some route that went through the middle of it. So we thought, we'll try that. And then what happened?
At some point, we left Montana. We entered Idaho. We were in, I thought, and I think we were partly in the Nez Perce National Forest.
We went over the Bitterroot Mountains. Yeah.
Bitterroot Mountains.
It was completely all gravel.
For hours.
For like 150 miles.
And then ended up finding a pretty good spot along the Clearwater. Or were we on the North
Fork of the Clearwater.
North Fork of the Clearwater.
Which was an unbelievable place. We go, Montana is beautiful. Wyoming's beautiful. We got to Idaho. We came over that divide and started, and it was just like dense.
Yeah, that Clearwater National Forest is something to be seen. And I would say anybody that, if you've got the time and the ability to go off grid, because we didn't have service, no cell phone coverage for
2 days.
2 days. You better have what you need for gas or diesel, and we were on about 3/4 of a tank, so we were good. Water, food.
Just deep, dark forest with these massive hemlock trees.
But then this huge river that just cut through that
and you
canyon.
Don't know if you're going the right way or not. These roads just meander.
So we got up. We stayed one night. We stayed last night.
We stayed for weeks if we could.
And we knew we had at least 40 some miles to go before we could get to this town, Pierce, Idaho, was what we were trying to get to. And that we would need to get diesel at some point. So we finally come out of all this forest, this little itty bitty mountain town, Pierce, Idaho. 2 pumps. One's unleaded and one's diesel. That's all there was.
Old school clicker.
No, still no service.
Don't have to prepay. You just go out there, pump what you need, and go inside and pay.
Asked the guy, pointed in the direction I thought McCall was, and said, if we go that way, will we find McCall? And he gave us some direction. So then when we finally got to service, we decided to just route to McCall. So McCall is where we play on Thursday. And so we knew we wanted to start getting closer and decided to just route there. And then we end up following
the
Salmon River through Hell's Canyon. We left the forest and we left the Clearwater National Forest and it was like 60s.
Dark green.
We get to this Hell's Canyon and it is literally a canyon, walls on both sides, completely dry, 108 degrees.
Big old river in the bottom.
Big, huge salmon river flows through it.
And it was 105.
I think the hottest it got was up to 108 at one point.
Pretty amazing.
And that was beautiful in a completely different way.
And we were learning about salmon. Reading about salmon. But yeah, running it back, the Butte shows were great. Speakeasy was really cool. Took a little fast forward video. We'll chuck it in there or whatever. Ashley will, I should say. This is her show. But great people, packed out both nights. Really fun down in the Speakeasy. And we were staying in a historic hotel down there in Butte.
Uptown Butte, which is all historic. So much history in that town. The mines, the copper mines, and just reading on that and how that all started in the boom of Butte and
all the sinning. Booze and cat houses.
And miners.
Mm-hmm.
So I had 2 nights, had Friday, Saturday night, got a hotel room up on the 3rd floor, top floor of this 3-story hotel.
Provided with the gig.
And then
showers were amazing.
Yeah, the shower was amazing.
Haven't had one of those in a while.
Speakeasy was down in the basement. You had to find the right button to open the sliding door in the wall.
Yeah.
Let you in, and these really cool bar down there. Amazing bartenders, made some really good cocktails.
And bourbon ice cream.
And let me try their bourbon ice cream.
Fellas, if you're watching, appreciate you. Probably not, though.
Be happy to go back there.
Yeah, really fun experience to go, like, kind of basically set up a residency in, like, an old historic hotel in an old mining town. And I feel like we both talked about this, but Butte, Lewistown, they're kind of like the real Montana towns left, you know, which I'm not being ornery or anything, but like Missoula and some of those, you know, they've changed, Bozeman. But I think that area is still the same in a lot of ways. That the Montana that we used to know, I suppose.
Saturday we had a free day to go explore and didn't really need to be anywhere because we were staying where we were playing. So we went and scoped out Big Hole River, ended up wandering over to Wise River, Montana.
Went to Timmy's bar.
Went to Tim Montana's bar. Tim Montana and Billy Gibbons own this bar.
Timmy and Billy's bar.
Had really good barbecue food there.
Yeah.
Looks like a really cool spot. Met Kyle.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're here in Idaho. Yep. We are in the Payette National Forest.
Right. We're above McCall. McCall's like 30, 40 minutes away. We'll hole up here for the next 3 days, go down, play a show, and then run down to Rock Springs, and then back to hometown Sheridan, Wyoming.
And we end this run in Sheridan, so we've got 3 more gigs to go. We are over halfway.
Yeah, it's incredible. We haven't been out of the mountains for
days, weeks.
And I'm telling you that Clear Creek.
Clear water.
Oh my God.
Got to do some fishing. Caught a pretty good cutthroat.
Chunky cutthroat.
And then you broke your pole.
Did. Yeah, I've never seen rivers and creeks like that. I've never seen, well, I mean, I've seen it, like, but the northwestern forest is just so deep and dense and just goes forever. That, I think we read it was how many million acres, but that is a massive area, and it's like trackless, like limitless.
Yeah. So far, I'm really liking Idaho. I said it earlier today when we were driving. Feels like a blend of Utah, and then the mountain regions of Montana.
Did you say it was like Montana and Utah had a
Had a
baby?
baby, it'd be Idaho. So I'm excited to hole up here for a few days.
Yeah,
Went through McCall real quick. Looks like a pretty cool
really
spot and a
cool.
pretty cool town.
Gorgeous town in the middle of the mountains. I'm playing at Forrester's McCall down there.
Right on the lake.
And I need to make some videos of rough cut songs and send them to the band guys. And we'll get back in a couple weeks and I'll need to rehearse with them, start working on them. But we're going to work on an EP in October. That's just going to be pre-production. We're going to get in a room and just work out the parts. I'm looking forward to that. And then in December we'll probably work on final cuts of stuff and get drums, get bass, and I'll work through getting all the guitars tracked. I'm hoping to pull in my buddy Ron the King, maybe have him play some guitar, and I don't know, I got some different things in mind for a couple of these songs. There's going to be naturally some rockers, but there'll probably be some really different ones than I have done. Try to anyway. And how's El Camino doing?
I think performing better than we had any expectations.
Two
I haven't checked
weeks?
it, haven't had good service, but I think the YouTube video, official music video, was up over 12,000 views. The singles doing really well. I honestly haven't checked that number, but yeah, just hoping it does something. Really proud of it. Did a good job, and it's interesting how things, the different parts we play, as far as like when you talk about gigging, you're in the moment now because you have to perform. So you're focused on, okay, I got gigs on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. But then you're also forward thinking about, mapping out these new songs, and you're writing while we're driving, and you're writing down lyrics and stuff like that, and even doing some more creating that way. So the ebb and the flow of being like in present, but also thinking about new music. And then I'm over here thinking 2026 booking, like I'm that far down the road in that regard. But then when you talk about the music that you have made, it's almost like I go in reverse on that side with the promoting it, pushing it, trying to pitch it, all of that stuff. So it's a lot when you think about all the different avenues and areas you got to have focus and time and attention on, and
There's a lot to do as an
there's so
independent
much to
artist.
do,
And
and we're
people
not
have
even getting it
teams.
all done.
And just if you're me, if you're us at this point, you can't trust anybody to work on things the way you would. A, because you're the first person that's going to care, but also B, we are constantly shifting, like, that didn't work, or you're feeling your way through it. And if you had a person that was doing it for you, it would be, you'd always be feeling like they're not doing something for you. It's better to have it in your own hands until you get some traction. We're trying to get some traction. Listen to our music, damn it, people.
Excuse me.
Honestly, it's more so, it's not that we want, I should back up and say, it's not like I'm expecting people to listen to it. It's more so just trying to do everything that we can to get it out there so a person could listen to it. Run it up a flagpole far enough to where you feel like it got to people, and whether or not they like it, eh. But if you're a person making it and you're enjoying what you do, but then you don't do anything to get it out there, you're going to always feel like you're short, or
Just doing the work.
you never know if people like it or not, if they don't know you're there doing the work.
Well, we'll probably do another one of these
That's it.
before we're done with this run.
That's where we are. Playing in McCall on Thursday, Rock Springs on Friday,
Sheridan, Wyoming.
Sheridan, Wyoming Saturday.
I'm ready for bed.
Come see us. Tired?
Maybe we can go find some potatoes.
I don't think that's the part of... I've yet to see where they raise taters around here.